Hello, this is Phil Jones. Today we're looking at Estructura y Uso 2 del capítulo 3. If you have not had an opportunity to go to page 90, pre-read page 90 because this is an alternate explanation. The desire, the hope is that by reading both, it'll help you understand from a different perspective. We are talking about the verb ir in Spanish, which means to go. Ir is the first irregular verb that you've been exposed to as an irregular verb. And if you think about ir, you probably say, well, hey, that really looks like an ending, an IR verb ending. And yes, you're absolutely right, it does. But it is a verb within itself. And we're going to be looking at two uses of the verb ir. One is just the simple present tense. For example, voy a la escuela. I'm going to school. Just as we would say in English, vamos al parque. We're going to the park. So it's I go, I am going, or I do go. Okay, that's sort of uses. We're also going to be looking at how to form the future with the verb ir. So just skipping past the one that I have for you right there, it says I'm going to dance this afternoon. So it's future plans, and it's pretty simple to form. You have the conjugated form of the verb ir, which is voy. Okay, you have the word a or a that's always there, and then you have the infinitive, whatever the future plan is. In this case, it is bailar. I'm going to dance this afternoon, or I'm going dancing this afternoon, if you prefer that translation, and then the rest of the information from the sentence. So in essence, it becomes voy a bailar esta tarde. I'm going dancing this afternoon, or I'm going to dance this afternoon. Now, let me back up one. Notice when I use the simple present tense of going somewhere, you always in Spanish have to have an a that tells where you're going. Voy a la escuela. Voy al parque. And in just a second, we'll be reminded of, because I know you've seen this, of why it's al. Okay? So with that in mind, voy a la escuela, voy al parque. In Spanish, when you form a question asking where are you going, it's almost, no, it's not, this isn't it, but it's almost as if it were to where are you going. So you always have to put, and I should have put it should have been closed, sorry about that, ¿a dónde vas? ¿A dónde vamos? ¿A dónde va Carlos? Okay, so as you know that you've already learned the word donde, such as where is something, donde está la clase, where is the class, okay, but this is a little bit different. This one is used with movement to where are you going, a donde. So you got to know the difference, and if you'll think about in Spanish voy a, it may help you think about the question a little bit differently. Okay, so we have the simple present tense, voy a la escuela. We have how to form the question. We think about planning for the future in it. And then finally, as you know, there are a couple of contractions in Spanish. One is a plus el. So, voy al parque. When this word is singular masculine, that happens. If it's singular plural, singular feminine, or if it's plural, it doesn't happen. It's a la, a los, and a las. It only happens when it's the a plus the l. Okay, and we know another one which is del, and we're not even going to mention that one right now. Okay, looking at the chart that I've created, you can see how the subject pronouns fit in. Yo voy al parque. Tú vas al parque. Él va a la biblioteca. Ella va a la biblioteca. Usted va a la biblioteca. You see the nosotros vamos, vosotros vais. Ellos, ellas, ustedes van. They are going, and wherever it is that you say they're going. So that's the verb conjugation. The verb by itself is the verb ir. It's completely irregular, so you have to memorize all the forms. It's not like a regular verb. Okay, muy bien. Vamos a continuar. Let's just do a little practice with this, and if you will, si pueden abrir sus libros, por favor, a la página 91, la actividad 3-17. And so you have a conversation here between Ana and Paco. And let's see if we can plug in the correct verbs. Okay? And so what you want to do is pause me. You think about the verbs. Don't wait for me to give you the answer. Hola Paco, ¿a dónde vas ahora? And Paco answers, voy al cine. ¿Quieres ir? And that one is ir because do you want to go? That's a future plan. Do you want to go with me? ¿Quieres ir conmigo? And Ana responds, no puedo, mi hermana y yo. Vamos al parque. It's vamos because anytime you mention someone else plus yourself, it becomes vamos. That's the we. Okay? And of course, Paco is talking to Ana. He is using the to form with her. And so he asks, ¿Qué vas a hacer este fin de semana? What are you going to do this weekend? Notice that the hacer is the future plan. To do. Okay, so he's asking that question. She responds, she's going to a party. Voy a una fiesta. ¿Quieres? Whoops, sorry about that. ¿Quieres ir? Do you want to go? And he responds, bueno, gracias. ¿Quiénes? Now, by asking the word ¿quiénes, he is asking for a plural answer automatically. If he said quién, he would be thinking that the answer is going to be one person. Quién and quiénes, both mean who, but in Spanish it lets you ask anticipating a plural response. So the answer is ¿Quiénes van con nosotros? And she says van mi amiga Rosa, Ramona y su novio Tomás. 2 people are going. And número 10. Paco includes himself. Are we going by car? Are we going by metro? And the answer should be vamos. And then finally, number 11. La fiesta is going to be in another city. When you're talking about a singular object, it use the él, ella, and usted form. So the answer is va a ser en otra ciudad. If you think from this that you may need some additional resources, some additional practice, here's a couple of sites that you can check out. One is the first one is with the Tontito Frito, who gives an even different explanation. And another one is with the Kia website, and you can go on there and actually it plays the video game again that, you know, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I'm not sure that's what it's called, but anyway, you can get to $1 million in play money. Okay, I hope this has been helpful for you, and we'll see you in the next session.